Hey guys, so like most of you, I am currently working from home because of this whole crazy situation that's going on at the moment. And I thought I'd share one thing if you are working as an ESL teacher like I am and you're teaching online. I thought I would share one thing that I've been finding really helpful during this first week of teaching online. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel after 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, but right now I've really enjoyed using this online interactive video that you can use for ISLCollective. They have a whole bunch of stuff on their website for teaching English as a second language, but I have been using their video lessons in particular, and they've honestly saved my life because I did not know how to fill 2 hours of lessons. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you how I did it because I know everyone's probably looking for resources and stuff, and might not know about it, and it's really helped me out, so I just wanted to see if I could help some other people out too. So yeah, I hope this is helpful for some people out there. I thought about doing this as a blog post, but to be honest, like, I couldn't really figure out how to explain it as a blog post, and I filmed a little tutorial for my friend anyway, so I thought, why not just make it into a full-blown YouTube video? And here we are. Okay, so I'm going to just give you a quick demonstration of how to do this video lesson. I hope it's not too long. So basically it's on ISLCollective, so you'll know them for their worksheets. I personally find their worksheets good for content, but I always need to edit them, and I usually go on Canva to do that. But I've never clicked on anything else. I just always come straight to the worksheets and scroll, or search a grammar point. But so I've never actually done either of these two, but I have discovered video lessons, and they are great for online teaching, I have found. So basically, what you need to do when you come on to video lessons, there's two things you can do. You can make your own one, or you can find one from their video bank. So I did adverbs of frequency the other day. So we can search for adverbs of frequency. So you can search for any grammar, vocabulary, or all of that stuff, the same as what you would do with the worksheets. And then scroll down and you have loads of options for videos. So there's 20 results for adverbs of frequency, and the one I ended up using was the Adventure Time one. So I'll just show you quickly how it works. So you can choose, when you come on to your video, you can choose your play mode. So interactive mode, this mode is best suited for self-study or homework. It allows the students to work on their own, and you can also play it in your classroom, blah blah blah. If you just want to look at the video, so if you want to remind yourself what's in the video, you can put it on watch without quiz, and that just plays it without any of the questions popping up. So if you want to show them the video before you start with questions, that's a good option. I usually go straight for casino mode. So you get $5 starting, and you can place your bet on whether you think you've got the question right or not. So if you click start, and it will play through the video, and all of these numbers here are a question about the video. So we're doing adverbs of frequency for this video. So you have a gap fill. So I think all of the questions in this video are a gap fill, but I'll show you about the other ones you can get in a minute. So there, blank, a lot of eggs in the fridge, and we can say this is our hint in the brackets, be usually, so that's like what we do with any sort of written test or exercise. But I just find this more exciting than worksheets, because I find the worksheets, you're just sitting in silence while the kids fill it out, but this, we're interacting with a video and we're talking about it. So we can type in the correct answer, which is there are usually a lot of eggs in the fridge, and click on the little arrow to send it. And this is where the kids get to decide how much money to bet on their answer. So if they're not very confident, they can just put in $1. If they're feeling a little bit confident but they're not sure, they can do halfway, but you can also do 2 or 4. And if they're confident, they can go all in. and place their bet. And bingo, that is the correct answer. So we can move on to the next one, and $5 has gone into our piggy bank. Okay, so let's look at what happens if we get something wrong. So it says BMO something flowers, and we have our water always as our hint. So if we're getting it wrong, we can write water always the flowers. Okay, so that's the wrong answer. We can click go forward, and depending on how confident we are, again, we can place our bet. I'm not very confident that I've got it right, so I'm going to keep it as $1. Oops, we got it wrong. Okay, so $1 has been taken out of our piggy bank, and that's basically how it works. So these are all gap fills, so I won't go any further into this video. So let's go back to the other option we have when we create a video lesson. So when you click on video lessons, it will come up with this this page before you search for your grammar point. So you have the option to generate a vocabulary quiz from a video, you have the option to generate a grammar quiz from a video, and you have an option to make your own custom quiz. Okay, so these only work with YouTube. The YouTube video I'm going to use today doesn't actually have any people speaking or any text, so we're going to just skip it and go straight to make your own custom quiz. So we're going to click on our YouTube video that I have up here, copy the URL and paste it into our little box here, and then click make your own custom quiz. And it will give you a quick 3 easy steps tutorial. So start the video and then click the red plus when you want to add a question. Add replay point questions, so it allows you to rewatch the part before the question, and then also fine tune your timing so you can move the numbers back and forth, but we'll go through that in a bit more detail in a second. And click start creating. So now you have your video in your little box here, and you've got your plus to add your questions. Okay, so this is a video about Simon's cats and their eating habits. So we can use this video as a beginner way of teaching about the different ways we can use adjectives to describe people or their personality or their habits. So if we press play, so we can see this is Simon's cat, and he is the hungry one. So if we pause it by pressing the plus button, we can now add a question. So Simon's cat is the hungry one. What kind of question would we like? Why don't we do a word sentence scramble to start with? So what kind of cat is this? This is a hungry cat. Okay, so then we can click scramble the sentence and it comes up in the wrong order. If we wanted to, we could add an explanation so that after the student or if you're doing it as a group, so after you've answered the question in the video, you can say more about the solution. So when you explain the answer to your students, there's already a little box up there, so if they want to take a screenshot or something, or if they're recording the lesson, that will pop up. I'm not going to explain this one because we're just putting the sentence in the right order. Okay, and we can pause it again. So Chloe is the fussy one. So we can add a multiple choice question this time. What does fussy mean? Does it mean beautiful? Does it mean funny? Or does it mean picky? Okay, so then we need to select our correct answer, so picky, and we could write an explanation if we want to. I'm not going to do that just now because I'm not actually going to publish this video, so it's fine. Continue. Okay, so this is the greedy one. So again, we've got lots of different types. So we've already done a scrambled sentence and a multiple choice. So we could do an open-ended question, we could do a gap fill, we could do add correct the wrong word question, we could find the extra word task. We can't do a listening because there's no sound in this. Well, there's sound, but there's no talking. Or we could cut parts from the video that you don't need, which we're not doing just now. We can also do an interactive Pictionary task, but that doesn't apply to this video because there's just one thing on the screen and that's a cat. So why don't we do an add correct the wrong word question. So we could say, this cat is, and we know he's greedy, but we're going to put in the correct word here. This cat is greedy. Change the word. The trick word can be, let's do, this cat is fussy, because that was the last one we used. And then we can click, what kind of cat? Oh, cat is this. Okay, so we can then click continue. Oh, I forgot to click on the word that we're going to change, so it's going to trick out fussy for greedy. Okay, the messy one. So if you want, we could add an open-ended question here. You can say, are you a messy eater? So we could ask the students, are you a messy eater? So we can do check for understanding, ask for opinion or preference, or a prediction game. Let's ask their opinion because we're saying, are you a messy eater? We're asking them what their personality is like. And then click continue. We can do a gap fill. So the sentence to be gapped, we can say, the kitten is the cute cat. The cute one, or the cute cat, either will work. And then we can do select the gap and click cute. So what kind of cat is the kitten? And continue. And that's all of them. So we can press pause. And then it will let you preview your lesson. So if you want to check what it's going to be like, which I recommend, you can click on preview lesson. And again, it'll give you the option for play modes. Let's just do interactive mode because we don't want to bother with the casino. We're just checking if it's working. So it'll play for you. Okay, and that's our first question. This is a hungry cat. Yep, and we know that's right because we made the question. So if you go back to edit, here, we can close that. So once you're happy with your video, you can go up to publish, and this is where you fill in all of this information. So the title of our video is Eating Habits, Adjectives. Okay, task description, what is the task about? Done. And scene summary, what's happening. And that's when you need to select a genre. So this is a story for, it's a cartoon or a tale for kids. So Simon's Cat's already in the brackets, so we know that that's definitely what we're doing. The lesson type, this is, let's do vocabulary booster. I'm not sure what I would classify this as. And it's beginner, it's nice and easy. And the student type, we can say it's aimed at kids. And copyright license, I always just do ISLCollective copyright license because that is the default. And then close. And if you're ready to publish, then you can click on publish. And now it is a published video lesson and it'll pop up on your screen here. So I wasn't going to publish this, but now it's published, so it's up there too now. So if you want to go and click on that. If you're doing eating habits and adjectives, then that's perfect. And yeah, that's how you make a video on ISL videos for video lessons. Okay, so that's how I make the videos, and I just wanted to put in, just throw in a little example of how it works in class. So the next little clip that you're about to see is of one of my online classes using a video in the classroom, or the virtual classroom on Zoom. So we do all of our classes through Zoom. So that is what the next clip is we're just going to use our screen share on Zoom to look at the video so they can see the video and I can see the video, and they're telling me what they think the answers are, and you'll see that in the next part of the video. Okay, does the kitten, yeah, does he want or need a bowl as big as that? No, he does. So is it a want or a need? Does he need a bowl that big, or does he want a bowl? Want, good. He wants a bowl. Good job. Oh, missed my space. Good, okay. So shall we check? How confident are we? Full? Okay, let's see. So the answer is he wants a bowl as big as that. So we got it right. Well done. So yeah, if you are teaching English online, or even if you're not and you're still teaching English in a classroom, maybe if you're in China and your school's gone back and you're looking for a little bit of a fun, interactive way to teach English that isn't just worksheets. I feel like worksheets are really hard to do online, which is why I have really been enjoying these videos at the moment. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. Please do leave any more tips and tricks for teaching online in the comments, because I would be very grateful to have them. Okay, bye guys. I will see you in whenever I post another video. Who knows? But go check out my blog, because I've got heaps of Tefl tips. I've said bye like 5 times, but I've got heaps of Tefl tips on my blog. I do a thing called Tefl Tip Tuesdays. Obviously, I've not taught for the whole of 2020 until this week, so there aren't many new ones, but there's lots of stuff from last year and the year before. And hopefully now that I'm back to teaching, I will be getting, just to give myself something else to do, I'll be getting some Tefl Tip Tuesdays up every other Tuesday. So yeah, keep an eye out for those, and if you haven't already, go follow my blog. Okay, really going this time. Bye!